Hi, I'm Ragini and I'm the owner of Facticity Trainings. My students call me the Queen of Paradox, but actually I think of myself more as a global coffee shop hopper and a very happy dog owner. My childhood actually was pretty uneventful. I grew up in the Midwest, in St. Louis. I was the youngest of 4 children. Pretty ordinary life in the 50s, right after the war. So the main rule of thumb during that period of time was to don't rock the boat, whatever you do. That was curious because that particular edict really ruled my life for, so many decades. That became sort of the main guideline of my life for how to navigate the rest of my journey. So I actually went to college, dropped out, moved back home, decided to become a corporate person, and then I said, enough of this, I'm going to become a volunteer in service to America. And I joined Vista and went to West Virginia. And then I thought, this sounds awful, but I said, enough with altruism. I'm done with this. I want money again and comfort. So I moved to Seattle, and there I started to go back to school, got my degree, started to learn hypnosis and other things from the land of woo-woo, which it definitely was for me. And those adventures eventually took me to India. I ended up going there 9 times and ended up teaching all over Europe. And in the course of this period of my life, I learned many things, all of which became the basis of what I now do. So what inspired me to actually create Facticity Trainings and the Facticity 6-step process, it was love. And I really do have to say, I feel a little corny and sort of embarrassed to say that. And yet, if I'm totally honest with you, that's completely what drove the entire thing to unfold. And love has been in the driver's seat ever since. And I'm so embarrassed to say that to you guys because it sounds so incredibly corny. And it is, and it's the truth. And there you have it. One of the shifts that I enjoy the most watching my students make is whenever they really understand, they really get that it's okay for them to feel negative or have a judgment arise in their mind or feel frustrated or angry or irritated, because that's what that moment is. Because the question is, how present can I be to accepting whatever is arising? That was the key. And it's wonderful to be able to relax in the presence of who you really are being in the moment. It's the greatest gift. If I had to share one piece of guidance with anyone who resonated with my story or who was suffering behind this search for the perfect life and the perfect person who never had anything bad happening, I would say that it probably would be build your capacity to be present to what is. And when you can wrap not only your head, but your body around the paradox of being both human and divine, you can actually create a very happy and mindful life on a daily basis. It can be done. And believe me, if I can do it, you can do it.